Damn. The fall of Mr. Take That himself. It's crazy. Thought we never see it. But like we keep telling you, the people that are placed, right? The industry plants that are put in front of us, that are put in power, if they don't renew that subscription, whether through certain sacrifices, certain rituals, etc., this is the stuff that's going to happen to you. Or if you challenge certain people of higher status than yourself and they placed you there in the first place, this is the stuff that's going to happen to you. Jay-Z's next, eventually. That's why I'm gonna let you know about that. Like I always knew that Diddy was always gonna have his time because I've said this for I was talking about for a while. I remember that one of the first things I said on my channel. Diddy's one of the biggest predators out here, and now I didn't think it was gonna be that soon. I thought he'd have at least 3 or 5 more years, But so news is dropped. Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes reportedly raided by Homeland Security. So I'm pretty sure Diddy right now is on a first class trip to Bali as we speak. Now, for Homeland Security to be involved, that does raise an eyebrow. Now, this is where we're going to get deep here, because when we talk about certain industry plants, there's certain people in the industry that are connected to very powerful people up top. Now, when they dived into the research of Diddy, they realized, he's connected to unsolved cases, people of the higher ups. If they were involved in certain things, people started connecting the dots with him and Tupac. I don't know what took the normies so long on that end. I don't even know what took the normies so long on that end, but anyway, they started looking at old cases with Michael Jackson was going through it, and Diddy's name was connected to that. I'm talking about the normies are starting to catch up with how this industry stuff works. Now, because Diddy is connected to a lot of powerful people, a lot of certain cases, disappearing cases, it's almost like, how do I put it? It's almost like with the Sandy Hook shooting, and then they had to destroy the school for some weird reason, and you're like, why do they have to destroy the why do they got to destroy the school grounds? Because they're not telling us the full story of what actually went down at the Sandy Hook spot. You know what I mean? People are not telling the whole story on that, and there's probably evidence. Now, with Diddy's case, I'm pretty sure he had, because people started to put two and two together. People are like, yo, Diddy has his own Epstein list. You know what I mean? When I say that, he had his own type of Epstein list, his own blacklist of celebrities, where they were saying, like, allegedly he'd have these celebrities come to his parties or just his house in general, and he would blackmail them with sex tapes. So when the male celebrities were hooking up with each other on that rainbow-ish, they were being recorded, and Diddy was holding these tapes for these had celebrities literally on ransom. This is why a lot of celebrities were afraid to talk on Diddy, because it's not necessarily they had dirt on them, but they were probably working under certain artists that Diddy had dirt on. You know what I mean? This how deep people think, oh, he's not speaking on so and so because they got dirt on them. No, because a lot of people are working under people, right? And then their boss isn't as clean themselves. So whenever they're gonna say so, their boss will be like, hey, leave that alone. Because their boss got caught out at Diddy's mansion. You know what I'm saying? This is why it was very few celebrities that were that would openly call out Diddy for being a fruit tart, like 50 Cent and these people. But notice that 50 Cent doesn't have a boss. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent has that kind of personality, anyways. And plus, and that, but I'll address 50 Cent another time. That's one of the few celebrities I respect. Anyways, this is how deep it goes. So Diddy had his own sort of blacklist. You know what I mean? His own Epstein's list. So I don't know why Homeland Security now all of a sudden they going after his spot. I don't know why they got to do all that. So that's my theory behind this. I think they're after. Look, they there's certain stuff that they need from him that cannot be given to the public. That's my opinion on that. But right here, let's read the situation via TMZ. According to TMZ, law enforcement sources say agents working for Homeland Security are reportedly raiding Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami. Reports state that there are helicopters overhead and local law enforcement is also present. Authorities are on the property walking through the house with guns drawn, and people are being questioned in front of the house. It is unclear if Diddy is present. We'll keep you updated as more info becomes available. Brother Love is gone. Yeah, I already said, I'm like, he better leave the country because what's his name? Russell Simmons. He was smart because he saw them things coming. He was out the country. He held his L and he was out. he knew what was coming. But yeah, I think that's what's happening though. I think he has because when people started doing the research, they're like, this dude might have his own type of Epstein's list, blackmail celebrity list himself. You know what I mean?
Mansion at the time that DHS or Department of Homeland Security made entry into this mansion and onto this property, and you saw the juxtaposition.
Yeah, when you seeing all of this, people, this ain't about no male escorts or female escorts or what he allegedly did to other niggas and bitches and all. No, when you seeing all of this means he has more stuff that they're trying to take. Now, I don't know, maybe this is another ploy of, because Diddy robbed a lot of artists, so he probably has I'm pretty sure he has all those people's masters. I don't know if they're after that as well, but I think this is more in terms of this is in terms of the blackmail that he has on certain people, and there's too many people higher up than Diddy that are connected to him, and they want to make sure their stuff isn't revealed as well. That's my opinion.
Of these heavily armed vehicles and those very expensive luxury cars that are parked right on that driveway right there. So clearly a very
damn, and his sons are in cuffs. Hey, they got his sons in cuffs too. That's crazy. This is a little bit. This is different. This is different
sight than we're used to seeing. But there you see some of the people that were inside that mansion at the time of the raid. They are being talked to by investigators, by people from the Department of Homeland Security. I could see they're getting their pictures taken as well. So maybe they don't know who they're looking for or who they have in front of them at this point. But again, part of the process of gathering information as to who in particular.
So according to the media, well, according to Fox LA, the Department of Homeland Security conducted a raid of Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes on Monday afternoon. According to the reports, the raids were a result of sex trafficking allegations. Now, oh man, wow. They not doing that over. They'll look. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, because there's a lot of people, liberals, conservatives, that think the authorities, the government, and these people are your friends. No, these people, at the end of the day, they follow orders from different type of higher ups when you guys are not looking. Okay, these people are there to keep the normies in line, if you know what I'm saying. This is some different shit, what they're doing. This is different.
Was on the grounds at the time that they made entry during this raid. So if we do have a vantage point from the ground there, I'm not sure if we have a ground people that were inside that mansion at the.
Yeah, man, Brother Love is in trouble. Brother Love is in trouble, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, shout out to Mr. Take That. You had it coming though. You had it, like, when it comes to Diddy, I've known this for a while now. It took me until, and it took me late too. I was really late to the party, but it took me until 2018 for me to accept that Diddy was a predator. I think was it 2018 or 2019, but it's either 2018 when I saw that interview he did on Nori's podcast when he was lit. That was it for me. I was like, this guy's a predator, bro. I'm like, this is wild. You know what I mean? Yeah, anybody that has a chance, watch that that interview with Nori and his people, man, when he made Nori blow out that the birthday cake in front of everybody and everybody just went silent. Oh man. This dude was sitting there. He violated the chef on camera. Man, I was like, yo, this guy is wild. It really it was like because it was right dead in my face. I wanted to always give Diddy the benefit of the doubt back in the day. I gave him a lot of I'm talking about just the benefit of the doubt over and over and over again because I'm like, look, man, this is a black man. This is a successful black man, and he's making moves out here. He's making power moves. Nope. Well, never mind. The joke's right himself on that end.